Good day, good people. Once again, you've got the grumpy old nerds in your ear. As always, I'm Uncle John, your elder who knows too damn much about movies, TV, comics, so on and so forth. And as always, I have my friends with me. Well,
Just one.
today just singular.
I brought my friends, but that's about it. That's about it.
And your friends are always welcome.
Hey, y'all.
Hi, cousin Mayu. How are you?
I am wonderful. Happy Thursday. Happy New Year. New outfit, but same me. Yeah, that's where we're at.
You've been excited all day for this, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes, it is a new year. Great things are coming for Grumpy Old Nerds. Those of you who've been rocking with us since day one, thank you so very much. We sincerely appreciate it. I speak for all of us, I'd like to say, when I say that we are going to make this year the best yet for this show. As Uncle Rod likes to say, this is the best show that nobody's watching. Well, those of you who are watching us, y'all know what's up. So please tell your friends. We're going to forward this. We're going to be out there this year. We're going to be out in the streets this year doing what we do.
Oh,
I'm here to see her.
Hey, Mario.
Yes, of course, Mario. You're here to see her. I mean, I ain't mad at you.
I'm resharing us real quick just so I can, make sure people know where we at.
Thank you. And if I knew how to do it, I'd reshare us too. So reshare, by the way. Okay. Anyway, so this has been a very interesting year. So, cousin Mayu.
Yes.
Do you watch Stranger Things?
Okay, so what had happened was
I mean, no.
I watched the first season, and then the second season I tried to come back, and it wasn't doing it for me. So I fell off, and I didn't get into it.
No, I ain't mad at you. So a quick recap for those of us who do watch it. This past season was season 5 of Stranger Things, and it was divisive, to say the least. I don't know if you have seen any of the social media posts from the fans of the show, but the last episode that aired this past Thursday, I believe. Hey, Uncle Rod, what's good?
What's happening, y'all? Happy New Year.
That aired Christmas Eve, not Christmas, New Year's Eve. The series finale, which was billed. It was divisive, to say the least. There were a lot of people who liked it. There are a lot of people who disliked it. It's funny. The people who liked it pretty much are apologizing for it. They're kind of saying,
You talking about Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and people are just kind of like, oh, give them a break. No. When you create something, if you have to apologize for the people who created it, clearly there's something wrong.
My bad, y'all.
Yeah. So, Rod, are you a Stranger Things fan, or have you checked it out? Or
you know what? When it first started, I was good with it.
What you said that. Yeah.
I was all in. I think what messed them up, to be honest with you, was it took them too long in between seasons because everybody got older. It took you out of the mindset of them being kids because they're older, they're grown. And I think it took them way too long to get to where they were trying to go. And toward the end, it was like nobody cares anymore. So,
Well, to those of us faithful fans, it didn't. but here's the issue with streaming in general is that there are no rules. So back when we were younger and were watching TV,
right,
which is what it was called, there were 20 to 24 episodes. It started in September, ended around May or something like that.
Right.
And then you had the summer break. But you knew your favorite TV show was coming back that September or October. And now with streaming, those rules are completely out of the window. And you may get 2 or 3 years in between seasons, not even counting COVID, not even counting the strikes for the various unions that the people who work in entertainment we're having. So it throws a wrench into it, especially a show like that. Yes, they want you to come back and rewatch those old episodes for the traffic. But at the end of the day, it becomes this thing where you forget the shit that was happening. I'm used to British shows that take years in between seasons. I thought.
Okay, Mario. I'd like to know what Mario means when he says it was full circle. It was very D&D, because I've been playing D&D since the 80s, so I'm trying to figure out how he got that.
So
I really want to know that.
Let me set it up. So this is basically their final battle with Vecna. Plus, Stranger Things was chock full of D&D references.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
Mind Flayer, Vecna, Demogorgon, all of those are D&D references. Mm-hmm. You've got Will, who was the one who was kidnapped in season 1. He's come. Oh, and we spoil shit on this show. If you're a fan of the show and you ain't seen it by now, that's your ass.
Alrighty.
That he has now come full circle into his own power, right? There was an episode this season where he came out to his group of friends and family, where he told them that he didn't like girls, and much like if there was a black family, we'd all been like, nigga, we knew.
Yeah,
right.
That ain't no shock.
You don't be not knowing.
Thank you for saying that and being okay with yourself.
Right.
So we already knew.
So essentially, Hawkins has become a demilitarized zone where the army has set up barriers. Hey, Nicole, the army has set up barriers. They have now taken over Hawkins. You cannot enter or leave of your own free will. Nicole, have you finished watching Stranger Things?
Yes, I have.
Okay. So Hawkins is this. It was like a frame, the beginning play that passes to the next generation over to Dungeon Master. Okay. I'm sorry. Put a pin in that, Mario, because I want to argue that point.
Okay.
So what happens is Hopper, the sheriff, and the kids, and Joyce, Will's mom, have all made this plan to go into the Upside Down to eliminate Vecna.
Right.
So they're going back and forth into the Upside Down through these tunnels that they built and so on and so forth. You get the obligatory kids in peril. So Vecna is actually trying to get 12 more kids. Will is fucking grown now. So Vecna's trying to get 12 kids to bring forth the end of the world, or bring forth the joining. We also discovered that the Upside Down isn't necessarily a place. The Upside Down is a pathway, a wormhole into Dimension X.
So it's a bridge.
Yeah, which is actually, appropriately enough, the title of one of the episodes. Mm-hmm. So everything we knew about the Upside Down was wrong, as Dustin said. And the Upside Down is a bridge into Dimension X, where the Mind Flayer resides. And Vecna and the Mind Flayer want to bring Dimension X into our world. Okay, fair enough. You've got all the soap opera shit that's going on. Max is still in a coma. When Vecna tried to kill her, the whole party had to take the fight to him to fight him down. Okay, again, put a pin in that. Max is still in a coma with hey Cole, how you doing? With her young black stud at her bedside, keep playing that damn song, trying to bring her back. You've got relationship drama here. You've got Steve and Dustin who are at odds. I thought it was one of the good subplots was Dustin's trauma about Eddie dying last season, and the fact that he's so traumatized that he doesn't want Steve to do anything that would put his life in peril, because he can't go through that again. He actually finally admitted that. Okay. You've got Mike, who kind of took a back seat this season. Nicole, would you say that to be right?
Definitely.
Yeah, Mike took a back seat this season. Before, he was always the main character of the kids, and he just kind of fell back. The part I didn't like as a dad, he either lost a second daughter, no one told him. Right. Hopper going around killing military guys, popping them, headshots everywhere. Pop, 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 pop. You got 11 who's training to be a ninja, I guess. just right.
All right.
you've got Linda Hamilton, a legend, Hollywood legend, in a role that I could have played because she didn't have a lot of screen time, and what she said was pretty much inconsequential.
She was relegated to a subplot.
Maybe maybe she did it as a favor. Maybe she just wanted to be on the show, so they just had something for her to do.
Not to mention the fact her face is wrinkled beyond belief. But
can I mention something?
Go ahead, Nicole.
About Steve and Dustin.
Go ahead.
Well, I thought it was very interesting when they were talking, and he was talking about Eddie's sacrifice when he was sitting there and he died and everything. And Steve was like saying he thought he was stupid. Like basically, he wanted to be, like this savior or whatever like that. And he thought it was kind of like silly that he actually died, even though Dustin saw him as like this, like he did everything. He died, he did this, blah, blah, blah. And I thought it was interesting the parallels on how they both thought about what this guy did. I thought Eddie was a hero, but Steve didn't think so.
I'm going to say that in the midst of their argument, Steve said that to hurt Dustin's feelings.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, I think he was just like, Eddie was stupid. He shouldn't have died.
Okay.
No, very one-dimensional role. Yeah. He shouldn't have died. He did something stupid. He sacrificed himself to save the world. Well, come on, man. That kind of makes him a hero.
And
that's grief talking is what you're saying.
Yeah, that he did what he had to do. So, okay. Various other subplots, too many to mention. Too much shit going on. At the end of the day, the kids have to band together. The kids get to Dimension X, and they have to fight the Mind Flayer with 11. 11 and the kids, all the kids. It's the little kids and then the young adults. Everybody's fighting the Mind Flayer. And the Mind Flayer is this big, monstrous, Godzilla-like fucking spider with all these tentacles and shit.
Right.
And you've got like 7 kids fighting this giant monster and 1 kid with telekinesis. And Vecna has succeeded in capturing the 12 kids. We never find out what Vecna needs the 12 kids for. There's no reason why it had to be specifically 12.
In typical evil fashion, villain fashion, they probably need their souls to be able to power whatever spell or thing that he has going on to be able to create the convergence. That's usually how it goes.
And yes, they needed, the kids were strapped in, for lack of a better term, into the Mind Flayer. But what did that have to do in terms of getting the Mind Flayer into our world? Well,
he'd have to use their life energy to be able to power himself to be able to create the portal, I would imagine.
Why 12?
Like the Matrix.
Why 12?
Yes. Because that's
12 was one of those numbers that show up a lot of times.
It's a
complete,
like and it is a religious symbol, the 12, the number 12. So that's what, if you ask me, that does make sense there.
Well, thank you so very much for explaining what was clearly made up. So the kids, the 12 kid,
that's a story for another show, brother.
The main characters end up defeating the Mind Flayer. 11 ends up impaling Vecna, and Joyce, Will's mom, beheads him, takes an axe and literally chops off his head.
About 10 times, but yeah, okay.
Yeah. And that all happens in about 5 minutes of screen time. Yeah. The big battle to save the world ends in 5 fucking minutes.
Yes.
With 11's face always looking like she's sucking on a lemon. The whole time throughout the whole thing, she's like.
So after we get the Mind, and I'm skipping over a lot of shit. That's
okay.
fine.
So you're saying you did like this? Is that what you're saying?
Let me go ahead and finish. Let me go ahead.
Okay, because right now it sounded kind of
down. Okay, so we get to the point, and this is what Mario was saying. We get to the point where there's this long ass epilogue, which takes up damn near half the episode of what happens. The kids, it's 18 months later after they've defeated the Mind Flayer and Vecna. The kids are getting ready for graduation from high school. All of this damage that has been done to this city has been explained off as the Great Earthquake, right? There is no more military presence. The fact that Hopper and the sister literally were taking out military personnel, killing them, is pretty much just excused. Hopper even is a sheriff again. So we go to graduation where Dustin is the valedictorian. He gives a speech, basically tells all the adults and people in charge to fuck you at graduation.
As you do at graduation.
As white kids will do at graduation. Now, if Lucas had said that, his mama would have come up on stage. We ain't seen Lucas' mama since season 2, but his mama would have come up on stage and whooped his ass.
That is correct.
The kids end up, and this is the full circle moment. The kids end up back in. They get invited to a party. Like they're like, "Wow, a girl invited us to a party." Oh, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting one of the most important plot points.
How's that go again, Amayu? How's that go?
Actually, that's pretty much spot on. After the kids kill Vecna and the Mind Flayer, they drive back across the portal into the real world, our world, and the military stops them because they're trying to capture 11. Because this whole time, Dr. K's thing was, I want to replicate 11's powers.
Of course,
I want to militarize it, which is what the military does. But she sacrifices herself because she says, if they get a hold of me, they'll never stop chasing me. If they get a hold of me, it'll never stop. So she goes back into the portal. They've set off a bomb back in the Upside Down to close the portal. She goes back into the portal where she can see everybody, and she grabs Mike's mind, and they have a mind meld thing where they say their tearful goodbyes. Purple Rain plays. Purple Rain. Duffer Brothers said they took the final by Ridge. Baldur's Gate 3. Players where the villains there. Thank you, Mario. So they say their tearful goodbye. They kiss. It's not even a real kiss because it's in their minds. They kiss. And then she shoots him back to his body. The bomb goes off. The portal closes, and 11 is gone. Right. So, okay, back to the whole graduation thing. After graduation, the kids are standing there. Some girls invite the boys to a party. And Dustin's like, holy shit. These are actually people from season 2, I believe, where Dustin was like trying to dance with some girl. And she was like, you crazy? You a nerd.
Yeah, they were the mean girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the boys are like, should we go? And then Mike says, nope. There's one more thing we have to do. And then they go back to the basement and play another round game. I don't know how it's called.
Session.
Well, that sounds sexy in and of itself. They play another session of Dungeons and Dragons. And I will admit that this particular scene was really, Cole, you're right. That was a really sweet, sentimental scene because they wrap up their session. And I guess they have their books or something, notebooks or something from this session, and they all put them away and should have gone to the party. And get some ass. And they tearfully leave. And Mike is the last one to walk out. He turns and looks at the table from where it all began. You know, we get a real quick scene of them when they were truly kids.
Full circle.
And they're playing that game. And then as Mike is about to turn around and leave, his little sister and her friends come racing down into the basement because they want to start playing Dungeons and Dragons. And it's really sweet. And I that part was okay. Sentimental, all that good stuff. So everything else before that was bullshit.
Okay.
Can I say something? One part I did find interesting at the ending was when Hopper was, decided to ask the mom to marry him and for them to take off.
I'm sorry.
They was going to Montauk, New York. And Montauk, New York is where they basically started the whole thing with the MK Ultra, all of those conspiracy theories. They did testing on people and everything, which this is actually legit up in upstate New York. And that's where you get the whole thing. What was that? I forget what they called it. The thing with the ship, the Navy ship that was supposed to disappear. There you go. All of that stuff was tied in together. So this is basically he's going there to take a job up there in Montauk, New York. And so I was like, so somebody had mentioned, so are they thinking about doing I said, no. I said, they closed the deal on this. I said, maybe they might do a spinoff with the whole thing with Montauk, New York. But that in and of itself just happened to be kind of sort of where the start is, how they did all the testing on the children with 11 and all of them. Believe it or not, that's actually a story that took place upstate New York and military base.
So fun fact is, while the Duffer Brothers were developing this, they wanted to call it Montauk.
Yes, I do remember that.
going to be the name of this show. That's where the show was going to be based. And all of that lore that Nicole just talked about was going to be woven into the story. But they decided to go with Stranger Things and put it in Indiana. So anyway, but
they probably
Nicole,
got a nice letter from somebody's in the government.
They're going back to Indiana.
So Nicole, I want to ask you, like the episode itself, the finale, and I said it was bullshit, and that's really not fair. What is your opinion of how they wrapped it all up? Outside of the sentimental thing with the kids, okay, yeah, we knew that was going to be nice, but everything before that, how what did you think about that? How they wrapped up?
I mean, I thought it was great that they at least tied up a lot of the, like made it. They did a full circle somewhere it closed it. So we're not looking for 11. We're not second guessing where she went. We know she died. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's an off-screen death, so to speak, but we get the idea.
Know she died.
That there you go. That's why I said off screen. But but I mean, I'm going to look at it as they're not revisiting this again. So they, what I'm saying, they tried to do this. These kids are grown now. They can't bring them back because next time they come back, it's going to be like it when they come back the next 20 years and so on. They're like grown ass freaking people and so on. But I mean, I think there was a couple of still plot holes that seemed to not get answered, like
large gaping plot holes.
Yes, that that just. It's just, I think it was like filler. That's when I was telling you when they first started the season, that some of those episodes was kind of like, like I don't get it. I'm saying they're just talking and playing and just doing filler episodes, giving a couple episodes for people to watch, to bring up Netflix numbers. But that's kind of sort of how I looked at it. I do appreciate that they closed it, and I mean, I don't know if I don't feel like I did when it first came out. Like the first 2 seasons, I was totally into Stranger Things, and maybe Welcome to Derry was like frick Stranger Things, but what I'm saying, I don't know. But
now see, that's not fair because Welcome to Derry was a real tightly knit one, and it's just been one season. And we've been on this journey with fucking the Duffer Brothers for 10 years.
And that's the thing. It's like after the second season, though, I hate to say it, but I was tuning in just to be able to keep up with what was going on. I can't say that I was fully enjoying the show like I did with the first 2 seasons. After that, I think it was just kind of, let's see how it ends. So
yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah. I think season 3 was my favorite because, and that's the season where they ended up battling the Mind Flayer in the Star Court Mall.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think that season kind of encompassed. There was a lot of action and a lot of exposition, but it kept going. It just seemed like this past season was treading real slowly, and they were trying to stretch it out as far as they could.
Absolutely.
The one thing that the Duffer Brothers did that they did not do well was introduce a lot of tertiary characters.
Yes.
And like Dustin's girlfriend, Susie, where the fuck did she go? They had a whole fucking song that they sang in harmony together. And now all of a sudden, poof, she's disappeared.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. It would have been nice to have seen Lucas and Erica's parents once. Wow. All this shit is going on. Just
if them parents.
They like the Charlie Brown parents. They're like the Charlie Brown parents. Want. They got to keep on screen.
my thing is this: pretty much 2 things actually. Number 1, Mario. I get where you're going with the D&D thing now. I got it. I see the things. You're good.
Yeah.
Spot on. The other thing is, it took too long to tell the story.
There you go.
It didn't need that many seasons to do this. So I don't know if they were just like actually adding on to it. Is this something they already had, and that's just how long it was meant? They always have meant it to be. But if that's the case, then they got to do that faster. Because, like I said, the fact that the people were grown basically, after season 3,
facial hair and whatnot.
Yeah, it takes you out of it, man. So I think if it was going to be popular, right? If you knew it was going to be good, just go ahead and film all the seasons at once, because it's not like they.
That's the thing, though. You don't know it's going to be popular until at least the first season.
Right.
But nothing is though. 10 years, though.
Okay, but the fact remains,
really a long time.
it's like after every season they were like, "Oh, we're back. Let's go ahead and do another season." With the popularity of this show, like halfway through season 3, you should have been, in my opinion, you should have been like, "Okay, what can we do to wrap this up?" Because these kids are getting bigger.
You got to tell them you got 2 more seasons.
Yeah. Just
already greenlit. Go. Just film it now.
I think, and for me, this show will always be a reference for failure. I think it went down that whole Lost, where you start off with a great idea, and then as you go further down that road, the idea starts to dilute to the point where it's just thinned out beyond recognition.
And
you don't have a
Game of Thrones.
Right. You don't have exactly.
I was saying that with True Blood is the same way.
You don't have a real and satisfying ending for a 10-year journey. You know what I'm saying? And you got 5 seasons, 8 or 9 episodes each. Yeah. That's doing a disservice to the fans. And I would be remiss if I did not bring up the fact that Netflix social media accounts and all of these conspiracy theories about there being a secret final episode that was supposed to come out yesterday, and all that turned out to be false. That was some bullshit, for real bullshit. From their perspective, why would they do that? Why would they do what? Why would they try and rush
what Mario was talking about?
Why would they rush to get these seasons along? Because you can't. After a while, you begin to lose your audience. Now,
there you go.
Us being fans of the show, we're the idiots for sticking with it. But like Rod and Amayu, they left because there was too much time in between. And you can physically see those kids. Those kids graduated from high school in 25. They were all in their early to mid 20s. They were
grown,
Not to mention Steve and all them kids were in their 30s. So now you just, there's only so much of a suspension of belief before it all just comes kind of crashing down and imploding. So no. They tried and I'm not going to say they failed, but there is a documentary now, another conspiracy theory. There's a documentary on the series coming out on the 12th, I believe. And some people are saying it's going to be like this meta thing where it's supposed to be based off of Nightmare on Elm Street, the 7th film, where Freddy invades the lives of the real people who play the characters. They didn't lose their audience, though. It was highly successful and profitable. But it was all built on a house of lies, Mario.
They got their money, so that's all that matters in the end for them. So
I mean, for them, yeah. But for the integrity, I may never watch another thing the Duffer Brothers do ever again.
It should have been a great advertisement for people to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I would like to learn how.
Come on, we're gonna do a whole episode on it.
Can we do it?
I got you.
At Tony's.
Okay. No, that's actually a great idea. I was thinking about asking Tony if he would show me or if I could come and watch.
Oh, T.O. said Miami up 17-10. Hey, T.O. Sorry, distracted.
No, I mean, I was watching this before. I was watching that before I got on here.
Okay.
So anyway, so let's do this. Stranger Things suck my ass. So let's go ahead and do this. From their perspective, why would they do that? That's what I was saying. From their perspective, why would they do that? Still don't quite get.
We don't know what they was thinking.
Trying to say. The point is to make episodes so that people would be satisfied with the ending. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a commercial break. Super producer Mel. And when we come back, let's check out the Star Trek Starfleet Academy trailer. As I have been accused of not being a fan of Star Trek, which I'm not. And this show is coming out next week, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure someone somewhere is excited about it, but
somewhere.
So after these messages, we'll be right back.
Somebody somewhere. Damn.
Or maybe
you're looking for the latest information on Southern University sports, the Southwestern Athletic Conference, and HBCU athletics. There's only one place to go. Tune in to the Carlos Brown Show, exclusively on the Black College Sports Network.
Planning an event? From weddings to corporate functions, CMJ Events LLC brings over 15 years of experience to make your vision a reality. Based in Metro Atlanta and serving statewide, even internationally, we provide versatile event planning and authentic catering cuisines tailored to your needs. Whether it's pre-game meals for student athletes, fundraisers, weddings, corporate functions, CMJ Events LLC is your one-stop solution for exceptional service and unforgettable food. Our diverse culinary heritage means we cater to all cultural taste, dietary needs, and food restrictions, making every meal uniquely yours. Let's make your next event unforgettable. Visit us on all social media at CMJ Events LLC or email us at cmjeventsllc@gmail.com. Also give us a call at 404-664-3882 so that we can start planning now.
College football fans, a champion will rise in Atlanta on December 13th. MEAC champion, SWAC champion, the 10th Cricket Celebration Bowl.
And we're back once again. We're the Grumpy Old Nerds. I'm Uncle John. That's Cousin Amayu. Down there's Uncle Rod, and right there below me is Auntie Nicole. So there has been a trailer, and the first episode premieres this week, I don't know, of Star Trek Starfleet Academy.
Sell it, man. Sell it.
Those of you who are Star Trek fans, I know you're excited about this.
Oh, Douglas is. She's excited.
I have heard that it has been nicknamed Star Trek 90210 because it deals with young love in space. So,
Okay.
Super Producer Mel.
All right.
Super
Zero
Producer
gravity.
Mel, can you go ahead and play that for us?
Academy. You will learn the skills that shaped our greatest officers. Officers who went on to become legendary.
A few courageous people began to realize they could make a difference.
Not to conquer you with weapons, but to coexist and learn. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
Risk is our business. That's what the Starship is all about.
The true test of a warrior is not without, it is within.
In life, we can only look forward. We have to be torchbearers.
Duty, honor, service. We have no idea of the dangers we're going to face.
But I'm here to remind you
of the power of possibility. The past is written, but the future is left for us to write.
Whatever challenges came before today led you to this moment. And now you decide if they define you.
Okay. T.O. can't wait. And Cole loves Star Trek. That is spectacular. And she's excited. So that's spectacular also. So if I have this correct, and you Star Trek fans, correct me if I'm wrong. This takes place in the far, far flung future where Discovery ended up. Right? Because Discovery went from the future to the far future. And there was no more Starfleet. So this is the beginning of Starfleet rising from the ashes, if you will. And of course, they have to have young, pretty officers because why not? Who wants to look at ugly people?
Okay,
Even
that's rule number one of television.
Okay, quick question, because I want to make sure I'm in the right place. Now you said the far, far future. So is this like the most present Star Trek, I guess? So everything will have been in the past, right?
So so Star Trek
is in the future. You know that, right?
It's in the far future.
In the future. Star Trek: The Next Generation takes place farther in the future. Mm-hmm. Right? Like, is it maybe 100 years after Star Trek: The Original Series?
Is it that long?
Maybe 50?
I was thinking, yeah.
You got me.
Okay, so you've got Star Trek. So your starting point is, yes, but you have to watch Section 31. No, I saw Section 31 and it sucked balls, man. Section 31 was terrible. And I am I forget the brother's name who was in that. And I think he's a great actor. And
Omari Hardwick?
No, the other brother from the Detroiters.
Oh, okay.
You know who I'm talking about.
I can't remember his name. I'm thinking, right? I'm like,
I mean,
okay, I can't remember his
Yeah,
name.
but okay, so you got well, actually, the timeline goes Star Trek, the Scott Bakula one, because that's happened
okay.
before.
Because
No, I'm trying to help our viewers understand. You got the Scott Bakula captain.
He was captain of the Enterprise before Kirk.
That was just titled Enterprise. That show was just Enterprise, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, because that's Captain Pike.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Right, in the Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Star Trek: The Original Series, because that is Kirk and Spock, the original iteration of that. And then after that, you have, and in that same Star Trek Next Generation, you also have DS9 and Voyager.
And Voyager, yep.
Right. Oh, hey, now I'm cooking with gas now. So now, after that, you got Star Trek. Isn't this 900 years in the future, because Discovery did a time jump? So I'm getting to that. So 900 years, fuck. So after DS9, TNG, and Voyager, now you've got to jump further for Discovery. Right. But then Discovery got pushed even further into the future.
900 years into the future.
900 years into 900. Damn. 900 years into the future. I don't know what year that. What year was.
But this is the thing though. So okay, so I didn't watch all of Discovery. So when Discovery made that time jump,
right?
When they made that time jump, what was present? So you said there was no Starfleet?
There was no Starfleet. There was 900 years from Kirk and Spock. Okay. Thank you, Mario. There was this event that destroyed all warp drive capabilities. So part of that was because of or tied into the disassembling of Starfleet in some way, shape, or form.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, because I'm not a huge fan of Star Trek like Percy. Yeah, where is Percy? You should be here. and let's be honest, even if Percy explained it, it probably still wouldn't be right. But you're in this future, the future of the future, right? Where you have Starfleet Academy restarting. And that's what this is. This is Starfleet starting all over again. Did I make it more convoluted, or
you didn't answer my question? Is this the furthest of the future? So like
Yes.
is Discovery before? Okay, so this is the furthest of the future. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
so this
Yes,
is their present, technically.
Unless you take into account that final episode of Discovery, which went into the future.
Before this? I mean, far after this?
I don't know. Now I'm just fucking with you. But yeah.
I'm a Star Wars kind of girl. So
oh, don't act all high and mighty, because you all's timeline is just as convoluted, if not more.
No, it's not that convoluted, bro. It's
dude,
not.
You've got the New Republic, the Old Republic, the Republic for which it stands.
the Crimson.
Right. It's bad. It's bad. But
okay, Star Trek starts in the mid 23rd century, and
here
it
we
goes to the 32nd century.
God damn.
So, however much time that is.
900 years.
It's 1,000 years. Yeah, it's 1,000 years.
My question is, from that little taste of what you saw, is it interesting enough where you would say, you know what, I might check this out, just for the fuck of it?
Yeah, I'd check it out.
Okay,
I'll give it a shot.
Turn the TV to it.
Okay.
What streaming service is coming on?
Yeah.
Paramount. So is it because of the new fresh faces? Is it because of, you can basically kind of start new with this? What is the appeal of this?
Well, for me, it's to see how much they're going to pull from the other shows in terms of lore. Like, are they using what things are they using from previous episodes to teach these new recruits?
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think that would be somewhat interesting.
Yes, but they fixed by Star Wars is far less cerebral. You're right, which is probably why I like Star Wars more. So, okay, I might check it out. Dag. Cool. Okay. So I want to know where the Klingons are. Well, I mean, we see Klingons because there's a Klingon who clearly is part of Starfleet.
Yeah.
The Starfleet Academy. I think I want to watch it because they talk about they'll learn their lessons from the captains before them. So clearly there's going to be some, like you said, there's going to be some reference to older stories. I want to find out what happened to Cisco because we hear about everybody else, but we never hear shit about Cisco. I want to hear.
I mean, no, we know what happened with Cisco because he had his own solo album.
That's
what happened.
And go and marvelous.
Different Cisco.
Sorry.
That was clever.
Forgive me.
Mayu. That was clever. Mel liked
Benjamin
it too.
Cisco.
But yeah, I want to check it out because I want to see how they view their history. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what lessons do you learn? Will there be a case where we look at the battle that Kirk had with Khan and be like, yeah, use this maneuver because that helped Captain Kirk defeat Khan back in.
See, that's
my favorite Star Trek episode, movie, by the way.
Star Trek 2.
Wrath of Khan.
The Wrath of Khan.
Yes.
Most of us who aren't deep true Trekkies probably feel that that's the best one. We didn't see them during the Discovery time jump. Okay. Still don't know who they are. But yeah, you were saying, Rod?
Theoretically, the ones who graduate from this academy, if they do indeed learn the lessons from previous captains or what have you, they should be some of the best Starfleet officers ever.
Man.
Unless they go around sleeping with every freaking moon princess and alien, like Captain
Moon
Kirk
princess and alien.
Captain Kirk
Nicole,
got that around.
That's gonna happen. There's a reason why they nicknamed this Star Trek 90210. There's gonna be plenty of interplanetary sex.
Yes, he did.
So we'll find out on the 15th. Should be Bajor living his life as
he left Starfleet.
He left Starfleet. Well, I mean, of all I'd like to know what Nog did to get a ship named after him. Klingons, we didn't see them during the Discovery time jump. Oh, okay. All right. Well, clearly Mario and T.O. are paying much more attention than I was because they seem to have quite a bit of knowledge of what's going on. So yes, on the 15th, Star Trek Starfleet Academy. I'll check it out. I'll give it a couple episodes just to kind of see what's going on with it because I am interested from far away. All right. So also, Fallout has returned season 2, and it didn't take 5 years. Fallout season, which is what. No, I'm gonna save that for later. But yeah, Fallout season 2. Has anybody been caught up with Fallout?
I have not started.
I'm one episode in.
Check it out yet.
Okay.
And May was one episode in.
I'm one episode into the second season.
Okay. Well, let's curb that. Let's curb that conversation because I have actually clearly I'm the only one here who ain't got shit to do because I've seen all 3 episodes of the new season and
isn't there the 4th one's out now too?
You said what?
4th one's out now too.
I haven't seen the 4th episode. So look at me. I haven't caught up either. But I definitely have some strong opinions about this season. And Fallout is awesome. It's the games come to life. Best adaptation ever.
I was good with season 1. So
season 1 was great.
I was expecting more of the same. So I'm happy to hear that, Mario.
My thing with Fallout is there's definitely a tonal shift in this season. And I'm not sure I get it. Maybe because I haven't played the games and I'm not a fan, I don't get it. But I really want to see if it's just me or if other people see it too, because it started out as one thing last season, which I was entirely cool with. And now this season, I'm just like, I don't know if I like this as much as I did before. So he was in the battle and got his leg blown off as he in fan fiction became a captain. Okay. Sure. So Fallout season 2. Let's watch some episodes and catch up on that next week. Shall we?
Sounds
good. No doubt.
Okay, because I'm not really sure what the fuck I'm watching, to be entirely honest. I'm seeing stuff. I'm just like, huh?
All right.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll make sense eventually.
I had to go back and rewatch the first season again, just because I was like, okay, what happened again? What did we discover at the end? Okay, daddy, the mama. Okay.
Oh, about the other vault and all that.
Yeah, I had to go.
Actually, I did watch that the other day to try to catch up on it. When they
and there's a character. There's a character that they've introduced named House.
Yeah, Robert House.
I don't know who that is, but clearly he's someone who I should.
We should know his name, I think. Just that's it so far.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, for next week. I want to talk Bridgerton. Are we going to talk about Bridgerton? Mel, what the hell are you talking about?
It's coming out again. It's coming out again. I saw the preview.
This ain't that type of show, man. If we're going to talk about Bridgerton, we need to talk about This Is Us. Because I finished watching that and I cried like a bitch. So
we're good on that.
I just got through revisiting True Blood, and I see why I fell off after season 4. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Wait, real quick. And by real quick, I mean real quick. On rewatching it, did it hold up?
Only up until about like I said, about the 4th season. And after that, it just literally just goes bonkers. It's like they're just in a whole, like the show, just the tonal shift, everything just changes. And so I honestly just, it's like, okay. And the only reason why I started rewatching it again was because of the fact that I never finished it the first time, because it was like, what the frick is this? After season,
now you remember why.
4. And I remember why. And then I'm like, okay, but now I want to try to push through it to see what the frick happens, but we'll see. But no,
it's a TV show. Don't make yourself do nothing, man.
It doesn't hold up though at all. After the first couple of seasons is great, actually. And then, like I said, it just changes. And that's what I hate when creators do that. Just like what we was talking about with Stranger Things. It's like you're going along a journey and then all of a sudden there's all this extra characters and development that they don't do, all these holes. And it's like, what am I watching?
No, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. And you're right. Stranger Things became something that it wasn't before. So fuck them. So real quick, let's look at, in the next few weeks, there will be another Marvel TV show, Wonder Man. I am hesitant to be excited about this because I don't know where the hell they're going with this.
Going with it, yeah.
But yeah, Mel, if we have that trailer, can we try and watch that before you start playing us out?
Man. Supercell too, yes.
You got this, man. You just gotta go out there and crush it.
Where have I seen him before?
Pretty sure he used to be a terrorist.
Fake terrorist.
This is intense.
Let's not give him any strange energy to pick up on. We both have a lot riding on this, Simon.
Why would you say that?
Come in. Mr. Kovac will meet you in the living room.
Amazing.
Oh, this guy.
A superhero remake. Not exactly what we'd expect from an Oscar-winning director.
This is the role. It's everything. If I get this close and I miss,
I'm gonna need you to sign this to confirm you don't have superpowers.
Yeah. I need to be in this movie. Zah! I was born to play this character.
Acting is the sum of everything you've experienced. The joy, sadness, loss, heartbreak.
The Department of Damage Control considers Simon Williams an extraordinary threat.
What?
Are you gonna use super speed or what?
I'm gonna use my car, Trevor.
Does that mean you do or do not have super speed?
Let's go!
Okay, well, I'm excited actually. I hadn't seen any of the trailers. I specifically waited to make sure that I saw it here, and I like the idea of it. I mean, I'm gonna give it a couple episodes, and we'll see, what happens. But I need a login. Somebody give me the Disney login so I can stream that on the 27th. Thank you.
Well, luckily for us, all the episodes will be streaming at the same time, so that shows you how little faith Marvel has in this. Supercell is coming back 2026. Is Doctor Who coming back, or did the black guy break it?
I'm gonna let you have that one, John.
You know what, Cole? Answering your second question first, the BBC has always said Doctor Who will be back. It's just that Disney Plus has broken. Well, Disney Plus broke it for American audiences. Not even American audiences. Broke it for what they were trying to do, which was make it another flagship title for them. And it didn't work. There were a lot of things working against it. Number one, there was a lot of gatekeeping with the fact that it was a queer black man who was the doctor. The writing was subpar. They threw a lot of money into the visuals, but didn't really take into account the heart.
John, you're talking too much. Disney fucked it up. Let's go.
But I can't even really blame Disney. Yes, because they're this big giant corporate machine. But they also, Russell T Davies was not the one. Not at least that first season. Second season was a lot better, just in terms of storytelling. And I'll take into example the one episode where his blackness, and I'm talking about Ncuti Gatwa, who played the doctor, where his blackness played a role in what they were trying to do, and people hated that episode. But as a black man, as a person who has been following Doctor Who since 1975, I found that episode to be fucking extraordinary.
So the black Whovians loved it, and everybody else hated it.
And that's exactly what it is. Black Whovians love that shit, and the white boys are like, "Ugh, what is this? Why is he in a barber shop? Shut the fuck up."
Why would he do that?
So anyway,
I am shocked, John.
He has curly hair. Oh, wow.
But as a side note, Cole, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Cole. There is a miniseries, The War Between the Land and the Sea, that was shown on the BBC that won't be shown here until next year. That was in the Doctor Who universe, and that was well received. So I think that's going a long way towards the BBC maybe pushing along the next Doctor Who season. Now, this past one where Ncuti regenerated into Billy Piper and fucked it all up, we have yet to see how they're going to handle that. But yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm off my soapbox. So Wonder Man, what did we think?
No, back to Supercell.
Oh, Supercell. Oh, if Supercell actually is back this year, that would be fantastic.
I need that to come back.
Yeah. Did we like Supercell? I enjoyed it.
Loved it.
I'm going to have to visit it again.
I think you should visit it.
Wait a minute. Rod is suspiciously quiet.
Rod.
Oh, okay. That's not the like glowing endorsement the rest of us gave it.
What did you say, Rod?
Rod is just like, yeah, if it comes back, that's cool.
I wanted to come back.
Okay. Because again, on social media, a lot of people trashed it because they said it was unoriginal and like Avengers light, meaning it wasn't as deep as Avengers. And I could see where they're coming from. But
I mean, about anything that has superpowers.
Yeah.
It's superhero stuff. Come on now.
I mean,
give us a chance, okay? Sorry.
They're all derivative from the comics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
what's the old adage? There's nothing new under the sun.
Correct.
Or as Dr. Glass would say in the comic book, did you read the fucking comics? Did you?
Right.
Did you read it?
Yeah. So I mean, if we get new Supercell this year, that would be fantastic.
I would love it.
New Doctor Who, probably not this year. We may get a Christmas episode because like I said, the BBC has always said we're bringing it back. It's just they don't have Disney Plus's backing, so we'll be getting it. We won't be able to see it like we were the past couple of years on Disney Plus, which I'm cool with actually. So, all right. Well, if all hearts and minds are clear,
they're not.
No, they're not.
They're not. Okay, back to Wonder Man. I'm gonna be watching it. Are y'all gonna be watching it or not? I need to know.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see what it do, as the kids say.
I think, Amayu, I think we have gotten to the point where if it has a black lead in this genre, we're gonna watch.
And you better. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
I want to see how much they're going to deviate from the comic book Wonder Man, because the comic book Wonder Man is his origin is already somewhat convoluted in the beginning.
And this is nowhere close to any of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's putting it mildly.
and it ain't just about him being black now. This is a whole different thing. Now, I do find it interesting that superpowers are kind of looked at. People aren't favorable of superpowers with this. That's kind of interesting.
That was kind of weird to me.
Yeah,
you have to sign a contract saying you don't have superpowers to work on a film.
Yeah. So I guess they don't want you to blow shit up.
Maybe they was effing up stuff on the daggone, lot and stuff.
Did you just say effing up stuff? You've been throwing the fuck word around all night. Then you just say effing up
trying
stuff.
to clean it up. Okay,
I'm rubbing off on her. Good job.
I go in and out of myself here.
Since we have a couple of extra minutes, can we do Amayu's movie corner?
Yeah, come on.
Okay, so I saw like 4 movies. Well, I saw 2 movies and 2 movies saw me. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I saw Anaconda.
The remake or
the remake,
whatever it is.
You could call it a remake. In the trailer, they definitely made it appear to be more of a comedy than it turned out to be. Okay.
Now, my question is, was it more of a were they trying to make it out to be more of a comedy, or you just didn't find it funny?
I found it funny, but it took a minute. I was just like, we about 30 minutes in. I need to giggle a little bit. What's going on, Jack Black? Come on, what are we doing? Make me laugh, So there's that. So if you're going and expecting to just be cracking up the whole time, you're not going to get that, but you are going to get some laughs, but they're going to be towards the end, okay? And of course, there are a couple of cameos. I don't know if y'all want me to spoil them or not, but you'll get your cameos, okay? Second movie I saw, We Bury the Dead. Have any of y'all seen the trailer for that?
I've heard of it.
Okay, when you see the trailer, you're gonna be like, "Oh, this is gonna be another good zombie movie," because that's what I'm here for, the zombie movies. It didn't give that. It tricked me. It was like a rom-com / zombie movie. Exactly. That's just how you make your face like that. That's what I was like. Is this why they tell me love story about this lady? And then so it's not just a zombie movie like I would have preferred it to be. They tried to put a little love story in it, and it didn't end up not how you thought it was going to turn out.
Is it like that? Is it like that movie Warm Bodies, where the girl fell in love with the zombie?
Yeah.
No, that one had you really thinking that it was warm bodies, not just zombies. The trailer to this, you thinking it's just zombies.
Okay.
You're gonna find her zombie husband. Okay, that's what you was thinking. That ain't what happened. And then there was a baby. It was just a lot going on. Okay. So just wait till that comes on stream. Okay. Thank you for
I could do that.
Amazing movie corner. The next movie that I will be going to see will be. Have y'all seen Greenland?
No.
See, have you ever heard of it? See, that's what I was.
No, I do remember. I remember the first one. Isn't this a sequel coming out or something like that?
It's a sequel coming out this weekend, so I think I'm going to see that, or I'm going to go see Primate, which is a horror.
That looks good.
It does.
Listen, the first Greenland never played in any theaters near me.
You know why? That was during COVID. That's when COVID came out in the 2020s.
I remember them hearing about it.
Yeah, because I was like, why didn't I see this? This would have been.
So was it that big a hit that it deserved a sequel?
When I watched it at home, I was like, this was good. I'll go see it. I'll see 2 in the movie theater.
Oh shit. Y'all hear that in the background, don't you?
I thought we had 5 minutes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
She said we had an extra 5 minutes. It was literally 5 minutes. Oh, once again, thank you for welcoming the new year in with us. We'll be here all year and giving you all the good stuff that you're accustomed to, and maybe some stuff that you're even more accustomed that you're not accustomed to. Okay, clearly I didn't rehearse that shit. Also, please feel free. Text us, email us on our socials, Grumpy Old Nerd 2468 on Instagram. Tell us what you want us to see. Tell us what you want us to review. Tell us what you want us to talk about. We are taking suggestions this year. We are making this the people's show. So for me, Uncle John, Cousin Mayu, Auntie Nicole, Uncle Rod, Super Producer Mel, we are the Grumpy Old Nerds. We're here every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Central Eastern Standard Time. And we'll see you next week. Night-night.